Hey guys, can you guys hear me? Is my audio okay? You can hear me? I think Stephanie says yes. Good. Oh, did Sylvia end already? Okay, good. Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. I'm trying something new today. We're a little early. Good, good, good. I got my puffy half up, half down. Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome to the live. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on into the room, everybody. I was driving, listening to Marlene Motivates. I think Gia was just going off. I was just getting off of work. And so I was trying to jump in where I could. And then I was also trying to hurry up and get home so I could at least get out of my scrubs and into a regular top for this live. So, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the Team Build collaboration live stream. This is a Team Build with Geo collaboration. If you guys did not remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button for me. Blow dry on that like button. We're going to give just a little minute more, a little tinge more for everybody to come in. I got 1 minute on my side. But in the meantime, in between time, if you are new visiting my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for taking a moment to come by. I am your girl Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. I am in here in this thing vertical, so if you could blow dry on that like button, and you can do that by boop boop double tapping on your mobile device. That will leave a like. Okay. And so while we're doing that, guys, share the video out. Sharing is caring. Let's let some other people know we got some positive things going on over here for the collab. Hey, Trish the Natural. Welcome in. I saw home design with Marilyn. Great live, Marilyn. Design with Emma. Always giving us good ideas. The live streams are always wonderful. So, again, hey, Sylvia. That was a good message. So, I am your 8 p.m. time slot. Team Build with Geo is a YouTube channel here on YouTube that is dedicated and committed to supporting all of us smaller content creators. We help support one another by getting each other's playlists and keeping them in rotation. Each week, we do playlist buddies. We do different collaborations, much like the one that we're doing tonight, where for the entire month of February, every Wednesday night from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time up through about 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we each have taken 30-minute increments and we've been going live with a topic of our choice. So, this is a great way, especially if you're a newer content creator, to kind of get your footing, network with other content creators, and put you in front of an audience that you might not otherwise have. Now, bear with me. I decided to try vertical tonight, y'all, because I need some watch time hours. I'm going to go ahead and make it plain, okay? I need some watch time hours, so y'all definitely help your girl out. Um, for the entire month of February, my time slot has been the 8 p.m. time slot. And what I decided to do for my time slot and my topics this month, since February is a short month, and I am on this self care, health, and wellness journey, I have been sharing a self care series. So we started off with week number 1. It was Self Care 101. We talked about how to tap into your Zen place. We talked about different hacks and DIY tips to help you really make this thing happen for yourself without breaking the bank. Because a lot of people tend to get it twisted and feeling like, well, I can't do self care because I don't have money for that. But no, a lot of things are DIY. Okay? Hello, Lou Squares. Welcome. Yeah, this has been the series, and I was able to make it into a playlist. So if you would like to support the channel, if you're enjoying the chill vibes, definitely check out the playlist. It's going to be 4 videos. This is the 4th one in the series. And tonight's video is titled Empower Yourself, Making Self Care a Priority in Your Life, Part 4. Okay? So, with that being said, again, we are going to double tap on the mobile device, like the video, share the video if you think you know somebody else who might enjoy this type of content. This is going to conclude the self care series for the month. And basically, what we're going to be diving into tonight in this conversation is the fact that self care really is essential as your morning cup of coffee or tea. Like, it's really time for us to start putting ourselves at the top of our to do list. I know as mothers, as parents, as husbands or wives, and I'm only speaking from a woman's perspective, we tend to often put ourselves on the back burner. So, with the idea behind my series and my topic is to remind yourself that it's essential. It's not selfish, but essential to be able to continue to pour into others. We must pour into ourselves, okay? So, that is what we're going to be closing out the series with. And again, tonight's topic, empower yourself, making your self care a priority in your life. So, we're going to kick things off with a little reality check. This is definitely interactive. Y'all talk back to me. I'm going to talk to you, so talk back to me in the chat, please. Um, because, we got this hustle and bustle, right? I'm just coming in the door from work. I work in the hospital. It's very busy. It's like you get up at the crack of dawn, you're out the door, you're gone all day, and then you come home. You're trying to work out, you're trying to exercise, you're trying to eat a little better, slowing down on things. You're aging, so it's like, when do you have the time to work on you? Well, that's what we're going to be here to talk about, okay? We are going to be here to talk about working on ourselves and how self care is not all bubble baths, face masks, and although those things are wonderful, don't get it twisted, those things are fabulous, but it's more so about the importance of setting boundaries, you know, saying no when you need to, making time for the activities that recharge our souls and our spirit and our mind and our body, right? Thank you very much, Miss Linda. So yeah, remembering that self-care is going to be the ultimate form of self-respect, right? So that is the one thing that we can do to really prioritize it and carve out some time, even if it is 10 minutes. Your future self will thank you. Okay? So, with that being said, I know you guys are probably thinking, like I said earlier, self care, who has time for that? But honestly, whether it's waking up 10 minutes earlier for some quiet prayer and meditation time, or scheduling a weekly date with yourself for 30-minute increments. Whatever time you have, you may only have 30 minutes a week to allot the time. You have to, like Marilyn said, you have to make the time. Sometimes it can be just sitting down and journaling your plan for the week or writing out your to do list, things that you need to get done. but you have to set aside that time. So that is a priority, and I know it sounds cheesy, it sounds easier said than done, but honestly, when you really start making the mindful effort to do this, you'll start to see things turn around. And I'm speaking from experience because when you come from things being so jumbled and all over the place, and maybe there's no structure and you implement structure, things start to seem, they feel a little foreign at first, I will admit, but ultimately in the long run, you'll start to see so many positive things opening up for you because there's structure and you set aside time for your own peace of mind. You know, you're pouring back into yourself. Sometimes you may just need 10 minutes of silence, 10 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of prayer, whatever your Zen thing is. It may be 10 minutes of dancing, 10 minutes of working out, 10 minutes of walking, whatever it is. That's the cool thing. You get to decide. You are the judge. There are no rules. You make them because it's your time. It's self care. Okay? So, and again, these are all just tips that I'm speaking on that I have found to be very helpful. And a lot, I feel like if I'd have known them sooner, I would have been implemented them. So I like to share the information because somebody may be wandering around aimlessly like I was, okay, and not understanding that as a mother, no, it's not selfish to take a little bit of time to get yourself right so that you can be better for your children and your family, okay? So, like I said, you can wake up that 10 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier, whatever amount of time you feel you need. I try to do this. I try to get up a whole hour earlier so that I can take my time and not rush and actually read, pray, get a little workout in, drink some water, do the necessary things so I'm not running out the door frazzled, flying because I'm about to be late to work. It makes a huge difference. Now, is it a sacrifice? Yes, it is, but it does help. So, determining whatever that's going to be for you is going to look different for all of us, but definitely try it. I encourage you to do it and definitely let me know how it works out. This is going to help you to unwind, and like I said, your future self will definitely thank you. Again, we're talking about empowering ourselves and making ourselves the priority. All right? Now, do you all have a favorite way to unwind? And if you do, let me know in the chat. I am curious to hear what are some of the ways that you guys unwind? What are some of the things you do to unwind and relax after a long, stressful day? Or what is your nightly routine to unwind? Because some of us may not be in the workforce. We may be working from home. We may be retired. So it's going to be different for everyone. And what works for me may not work for you, and what works for someone else may not work for me. All right, now I like that one. What Emma said, a hot bubble bath works like a charm every time, relaxes the muscles, relaxes the senses, especially if you have essential oils or the aromatherapy going, light some candles, put some slow music on, something to calm you down. Bring down the levels of anxiety. Yes, and Design with Emma says she's retired. So that definitely resonates with me. Not retired yet, but I'm working on it, child. So I get that. That definitely helps. So that was a good example there. I love it. And then my last topic, Stephanie says, I lay down for 30 minutes. No TV, no lights. That is good too. So I'm sure that allows you to just free up your mind and just think clearly about what your next move is going to be, right? Because sometimes we just have way too much going on. Thank you very much, Butterfly, and welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. If you're visiting for the first time, please double tap on your mobile device. That will like the video and definitely hit the subscribe button. It is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything to support. We are just closing up my self care series, quarter one for 2025. This is our team build collaboration for the month of February. That is Team Build with Geo. She is here on YouTube. Her membership is $1.99. And for $1.99, we support one another. We do collaborations like this. We run playlist buddies. It is all about pushing, promoting, and supporting one another to get your content out into the algorithm in a positive, productive way. And my topic for the month has been self care. So I created a little 4-part series. I meant to have the link in here, but I don't. It's all good. But thank you all so much for being here. So I like the fact that you guys are sharing what you guys do, um, to unwind and, empower your self care. Because, like I said, it's going to look different for everybody. But just because it's going to be different for everybody doesn't mean that we can't all take something from someone else and make it our own and use it to our advantage, especially if it's to promote productivity and positive self love and self care. All right, Geo says, I walk 20 minutes a day. Amen. Now, that is a good one, Geo, because that's going to give you good heart health. It's promoting cardiovascular health. It's giving you energy. It's clearing your mind. There are just so many benefits to walking. So, that's a good one, too. I like that. So, you guys are giving good feedback. Amen. So, the last topic on this one tonight. You just said that today, Butterfly. What was it that you said? Do share. I'm looking at my notes here. So, my last point for tonight, guys, before we go over to our next Team Builders Live, is self care isn't selfish. Oh, more walking. Yes, yes. You can never get enough walking, okay? I'm so glad I bought that walking pad too, because that used to be my excuse, especially if it's cold or raining. Well, I ain't gonna walk today, but I got that walking pad now, so I can go plug it up and get right on there. I don't have no excuse, and it is truly holding me accountable. It's holding me accountable to get in. I try to get in 30 minutes. Sometimes I only make it 15. But I've even had to learn to stop beating myself up with that. 15 minutes is better than no minutes. Okay? And when you get to be a woman of a particular age, honey, any activity is better than none. And I'm learning to be kinder to me. Okay? The world is already there to jump on us and beat us up. I ain't no need in beating up myself. Positive self talk is very necessary in this self care journey. Okay? So, with that being said, I guess I want to close on this, guys. I am a work in progress. God is not finished with me yet, but I know He didn't bring me this far to let me fall, fail, and falter. I know this. I know I know that He has a purpose over my life. I know that He has a strong calling over my life, and I know that I'm destined to do bigger and better things than I'm doing right now. And sometimes I must admit that calling on my life sometimes intimidates me. But learning to embrace it and learning to pour back into me and encourage myself and trust and have faith, it's a process. So sometimes if I'm not where, I don't know, what's the words I'm looking for? If I'm a little distant, just know I'm a work in progress, okay? I'm a work in progress, and it's all in God's timing. All right. And if I can encourage anyone along the way, that is really my ultimate goal because you are blessed to be a blessing to others. All right. So, in closing, I want to say for all of us to please make your self care a priority. Okay. Remember to put yourself at the top of your to do list. Make your self care a priority. Know and understand that self care is essential and it is not selfish. Yes, you will have naysayers, sadly to say, mostly family and loved ones that don't understand the process, don't care to understand the process, or they just simply think you crazy. Okay? But just know that no, you are not crazy. We cannot pour from an empty cup. I think somebody put that in Marlene's live earlier. Pouring from a cup with holes in it. How would I look trying to drink my cup of water and it got holes drilled up in it? Water be spilling out everywhere. And I would never get, my thirst quenched. We have to fill our cup. We want to come through with pure intentions, pure hearted, with goodness and positivity and love. Now, does that mean we're going to be all bubbly and just loving on everybody? No. But we're going to be having a positive mindset and be well equipped to defend ourselves from anything that comes our way, good or bad. And in a way that is not going to be something that you're going to be embarrassed about later. Hey, Jessica. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This whole concept of tonight's conversation was not meant to be anything spooky deep. This is part 4 of my self care 101 series for the month of February. There are 4 30-minute segments, and again, this is a team built collaboration. We do have another content creator coming up after me. I'm sure the moderators will put the link in here. I think, are we going to Stephanie's? Oh, look at Stephanie says, yes, you got me doing more facials. Awesome. Stephanie, it is amazing. And that was a little treat to myself. I used to enjoy going into the spas, and I do still. But once the pandemic hit and we were like homebound for so long, you start learning to do a lot of DIY things, and it's honestly more cost effective. And it is also a form of pamper me time and self care. And while you're doing your facial and getting your skincare under order and under wraps, you're also allowing your mind that time to just settle down from whatever went on that day or that week. And the benefit is you have great looking skin. A lot of people are like in shock when I tell them my age. And I'm like, yeah, you got to take care of your skin. Take care of the skin you're in. Take care of the skin you're in. You didn't know you had one of those battery operated brushes? Oh my goodness, the battery operated brushes, I'm telling y'all, the Dollar Tree is your friend. The Dollar Tree is your friend. It's like you're giving yourself a microdermabrasion cleanse at home in the privacy and convenience of your home. Those sheet masks you can get, they have them filled with charcoal, essential oils, just everything right there that you can totally. I'm telling you, I love that brush because I have combination skin. So at times I'll have patches of oily, then I'll have patches of dry and flake. But when I go in to do my fresh skincare Fridays, which I try to do once a week, like I always say, we always wash our face every single day. But at least once a week, you should give yourself a deep cleanse. And that is a form of self care. And no, it doesn't have to break the bank. You can literally go to the Dollar Tree, Get you that brush. They have, let me see, I have one of the replacement heads right here. They have the replacement heads for the brush. Okay, you see it? It's like a little handheld gun. That's the brush. It's battery operated. Baby, that thing gets in there with the cleanser of your choice and really go in and deep cleanse your face. It'll get all the toxins and the oils and the impurities up off the surface level. And then you can go in and tone with a toner of your choice and then follow up with a nice moisturizer. Not only does it feel good, you look amazing. People actually are drawn to you when you have that glow upon yourself. And of course you're going to have that glow because you've cared for yourself. You've taken out time, even if it's just 10, 15, 20 minutes, to pour back into you. Your self-esteem is lifted. So I enjoy it. What toner do you recommend? Okay, the my favorite toner, Marilyn, I have two. Call me old school. I like Sea Breeze. And let me tell you why. I'm a former licensed cosmetologist. When I went back to beauty school in the late 90s, Sea Breeze is what we used. You mix it, you dilute it with a little bit of water, but it's great for your skin to tone. If you wear braids, weaves, or twists, especially if you're natural, even with wigs, you know how we tend to cornrow our hair under the wigs. You sanitize your scalp. Put your Sea Breeze in a spray bottle, dilute it with a little water, spray it, go through and blot it dry with a face towel. You are cleansing your scalp in between shampoos. Not only that, it is good to soak. You can put it in a foot basin, dilute it with some warm water, get you some essential oils in there. Thank you, Gio. 5 minutes left, y'all. And Sea Breeze, that is my favorite. I love it because it's cost effective. You can get a bottle of Sea Breeze at most drugstores or beauty supply stores for under $5. Also, there is a dupe that the Dollar Tree has that says compare to Sea Breeze, and I'm an ingredients girl, so I literally compared the two bottles side by side, the exact same ingredients for $1.25 versus $5. So usually when I catch it, I buy like 2 or 3 bottles of it. That is my favorite. My second favorite, and one that I recommend, is old school as well, witch hazel. Witch hazel serves multiple purposes, but it's a great toner to kind of bring that skin down. There's a lot of free radicals floating around through the air and in the environment. If you have oily skin, you wear makeup, there's just so many different variations that cause skin issues, especially as women, on your face. So once you cleanse, you want to go in with a good toner or astringent, okay? And tone that thing down, kind of dry that stuff out, then put your moisturizer on. And then what I've been learning to do more of as well is at nighttime, use a heavier cream for a moisturizer, something that is going to absorb into my skin overnight as I sleep, or even a serum. All right? So, yes, that is old school. But you know what? The women back in the day had beautiful skin. Beautiful skin. And I want to be that way as I age. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed tonight's live stream. Thank you again so much for being here. If you enjoy the chilled vibes, definitely hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. Over here, for the most part, I talk hair, skin, both my natural hair as well as my love of wigs. I talk trending topics and lots of product unboxing and reviews, and of course, self-care and motivation. That is my time, guys. You guys have been amazing. Please don't forget, if you didn't remember, to blow dry on the like button on your way coming in, to double tap on your way out. Until next time, guys, continue to stay safe, stay encouraged, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.